What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
Hey, what's going on? So we're gonna move past the horrible summons that I had in the LR Gogeta and Vegito banner, but this girl is actually one of my favorite cards in the game, and I've always wanted to see her maxed out at 100% potential. So yeah, this is pretty much how she looks right now. And honestly, when she first came out, if you didn't have Vegito Blue, she was actually a decent leader to have, since she did add, what was it, either +2 or 3 key, and then 30% toward HP attack and defense for all types. So she was actually a pretty good rainbow lead at the time. But the reason why I love her so much, and maybe some of you guys might agree, but it's really nostalgic, and you know, she's from the Dr. Slump series, but there was a segment in the Dragon Ball manga that her and characters from, you know, Penguin Village were featured in when Goku was chasing General Blue and ended up there. So it was a real good segment of the series, so that's why I love her so much. She does cause immense damage to enemies, so that's definitely the great thing about her, as well as the passive, which adds 120% to attack when the SA is activated. So very good card in my opinion. Like I said, I've always wanted to see her maxed out at 100%. The only problem is the banners never come out, so you know, I never had the opportunity to kind of, you know, pull for her again. So this is the use of a private server and global, so luckily, you know, I've had the opportunity to do that. So, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I pretty much went with the mono physical team, and she's linking up pretty well with pretty much everybody right now. So I mean, 1.26 million in damage, definitely amazing. And like I said, she's definitely within, I'd say, top 5 favorite cards in the game for me, just because of, like I said, nostalgic reasons, and she's actually a pretty good card overall. So I was initially planning on maxing her out in JP once, you know, the banners came back around, but I don't think they will. So, you know, fortunately I have this private server that I can use to do the showcase video. So, you know, I talked about doing videos on unique cards maxed out, so this is definitely one of them. So with the critical, you're looking at 2.8 million in damage, so definitely not a joke, and pretty amazing overall. Alright, let's see how she does here against the neutral type Frieza right here. Definitely not like the newer bosses in terms of, you know, high defense output and whatnot, but you know, it's always fun to see this. I mean, you're looking at 2.23 million in damage off of this card. So yeah, definitely interesting maxed out. And in terms of building a team with her in it, I mean, it's really not too bad. You can pretty much include your staple physical type cards, and you know, she'll do just fine. Like in this one, she's benefiting from, you know, 40% boost from Gohan, and then 20% I think from Bardock. So yeah, it's about 3 million in damage with the critical. Definitely amazing, and pretty happy I'm able to do this. And I'm definitely planning on starting like a poll after every video like this. That way you guys get to participate on, you know, what the next card you want to see maxed out would be. So I do have that, you know, in the works in terms of planning. So I'll roll it out sometime soon, and hopefully, you know, you guys have more of a say of what cards are gonna get maxed out in showcase kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, consistently hitting at least 1.5 million, and yeah, it's amazing. And again, I think one of the biggest reasons I love this card so much, and her especially, is just really nostalgia and the love for the Dragon Ball series overall. I mean, I literally grew up on this, and you know, I remember laughing my ass off when I was reading this part where they were in Penguin Village and whatnot. To me, it was hilarious. So stuff like that definitely has, you know, sentimental value, and it's worth collecting in my opinion. So for me, yeah, that's kind of one of the big reasons as to, to why I love this card so much and why it happens to be one of my favorites. But you know, in addition to her being able to hit pretty damn hard, I mean, you know, even with Goku Black without critical, you're looking at 888,000. So definitely. We've got some weaker enemies here with the Cell Juniors, so let's see what kind of damage potential she has against, you know, enemies that are much weaker. I'm expecting, you know, with the criticals, if she's able to hit like 3 million, like probably at least, you know, 3.5 million or something like that, you know. Looking to be about 1.4 million so far, and then yeah, I mean, she's hitting for 4 million with the critical. Absolutely bonkers. We've got type advantage against Perfect Cell, so with that in mind, let's see what her damage potential is. You know, with the type disadvantage. Linking up pretty well. I think Pan is adding 30% increased attack, and then Gohan's adding 40%. So definitely a decent output so far. And then yeah, without criticals, I mean 700,000. That's actually pretty nice. So definitely, she can definitely handle her own, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and switch back to type advantage against the Vegeta here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put her up front because I fear the other two guys kind of want to show off a little bit and end up KOing Vegeta, so we'll just go ahead and put her up front. Alright, so consistently looking to be about 1.3 million, and then with the critical, I mean 3.3 million with this card. I mean, that's pretty unreal. Alright, another type disadvantage situation, so let's go ahead and see how she does. Yeah, and like I said, this card is one of those cards that I've always wanted to see max out, probably more than any cards that that come to my head, you know, so it's definitely interesting to be able to see her maxed out, and it's really great, honestly. So yeah, I'm also curious as to, you know, what you guys think as, you know, the most obscure card that nobody really thinks about maxing out, that you guys want to see maxed out. You know, like I said, I'm gonna start doing like polls, that kind of thing, where you guys get to select, you know, the next you know, card that's going to be showcased maxed out. I just have to get things set up and you know, get things prepared correctly, I guess is the best way to put it. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. I do plan on kind of having you guys participate on deciding what cards to do videos on, that kind of thing. So I do read comments, and I do keep that in mind too, so don't feel like I'm ignoring you guys or anything. I do check comments pretty regularly. So alright, let's see how she does Dokkan mode here. Alright, Dokkan mode with type advantage 6.1 million. That is a high number. We'll go ahead and close it out here against the Agility Super Vegito, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Enjoying this video so far? Because I'm absolutely loving it. Like I keep saying, I've really wanted to see her maxed out for such a long time, and the fact that I'm able to finally see her true potential, I mean, it's amazing. Like 2.61 million is, you know, it's ridiculous, and I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did, and you know, I plan on continuing to bring videos like this, so definitely be on the lookout, and thanks for watching.